so fortunate is when you get a new customer, they get to be part of this community where they're trained by people making 6 figures, by people making 7 figures. You don't even have to train them. They get to plug in to all of this amazing mentorship in these breakout rooms. So if you're worried about what you have or haven't done, why? The business isn't about you. It's about your customers. And you're in your head. You're thinking about you. You're not thinking about them. See, to me, it's like, well, shame on you. You're worried about that you haven't got no customers, but you're not worried about helping people be able to get 5 income streams for the price of 4. And you're so worried about you that what about the people that could and 10 customers at $67 is $670 that could help pay for their Christmas. But because you're so worried the fact that you haven't made a sale, you're not allowing other people to be able to take advantage of this. Does that make sense?
I do understand that. I'm kind of like wrapping my head around that, right? Because it's still a little bit difficult. I have to admit to it. It's a little bit difficult for me because I'm always getting the question. So like, is this working for you? Like, really, is this automation working for you? Is this business working for you? And I'm like,
the answer is yes, because you got a customer. But it's more
I
than just
did
about
get
the
a
money.
customer.
Right. But it's
Yeah,
more than just about the money. Have you learned anything since you've been in the program?
of course I
Then
have.
then it's helping you. See, the reason why they're asking you that is because they sense your weakness. They sense it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nobody ever asks me how much I'm making. And you know what I say when people ask me? You wouldn't believe me if I told you anyway. But let me ask you this question. If what I've made, would that pay your bills? See, the right question would be to ask is, listen, Michelle, for this to be worth my time, I need to know how to make 10,000 a month. Can you show me that? And I'll be like, yeah, our number one selling product is $900. You get 11 customers a month and you're making $10,800. So would $10,800 a month change your life? If the answer is yes, you want to learn more about the Legacy Builder program. See, because you are so focused on you, I'm not focused on me because my income will not change your life. My income will not change my prospect's life. Me showing them that they can make that income will. And it's super simple. 11 customers is 10,800 a month. But they're asking you that because they sense your weakness. You're
And
not
I need to
delivering
get
enough
that out
value.
of my system. I
Yeah.
totally understand that, and that's why I brought up the question. And I'm so embarrassed by that as
No,
well because
don't be embarrassed. This
like
is what we're here
with all the
for.
training,
You're
I just
hard on
I
yourself,
shouldn't be
sister.
thinking like this.
No.
It's
You're
still
hard
there.
on yourself. That's the layer. See, this is that blind spot. So there is some trigger in you. It has nothing to do with that. You've not made no money. I don't know if there's a circumstance in your life where somebody judged you or was hard on you, or maybe something in your life now, right? That's the layer we got to peel back. This, my friend, is why we have Laura St. John come on. Because that's the money block that you have. It has nothing to do with that you haven't made money. It has everything to do with what's that block that's holding you back. That's
Yeah.
the layer that we need to peel back.
And I know I just want to get over this because that has like stopped me so many times before
You
as
know how you
well.
get over it? Because you don't have a vision. You know, without a vision, people perish. And you don't have a vision. You're so worried about what's happening right now. You got to have that vision. And see, I have 2 visions. I have the vision of what it's going to do for my family, and I have the vision of me creating 1,000 self-made millionaires, right? And I have 2 huge visions where they all connect together. And so once you have that vision, that's all you focus on. It's no different than anything though, right? Like let's say I wanted to lose weight. If I focus on the fact that, well, you haven't lost weight yet, I'm never going to lose weight. But if I focus on the fact that I want to look in the mirror and be proud of how I look, and then I'm going to be thinking about that before I open the refrigerator. I'm like, no, you want to look in the mirror and be proud of how you look. Don't walk away from the fridge. Right. And so you're kind of stuck on that in your business. You're kind of stuck on the fact of, well, I haven't made any money yet. Well, you're never going to make money if that's all you think about. But if you think about your vision and helping other people, that's the difference. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I think I'm starting to get there, like, like embracing that idea. like for
So
real.
what's
It's
the
not just
worst thing that could happen to you if you got 3 customers in 30 days? What's the worst thing that could happen?
nothing.
Exactly. So there's your focus. That's what you focus on. What if you just focus
Like
on,
having 3 customers would be like, oh my God, like I would be opening up champagne.
there you go. Now go buy the bottle of champagne or get a picture of it, put it on your phone and be like, I am opening this when I get 3 customers. And you need to open it during the legacy builder call so we can celebrate with you. That's the vision. That's what you think about. Because what has
Okay.
happened a second ago and back will not change your life. What you do this moment forward will. That's those things you think about. You think about how the champagne's going to taste, how it's going to feel that you popped the bottle because you got 3 customers, you made $2,700, what a difference it's going to make. I mean, that's the things that you think about. Nothing else matters.
Okay. Okay.
And then you tell people that. Like I would create a story right now and be like, there is 3 families' lives that I am going to impact. So I can equip them with what they need to make extra cash for the holidays. See the difference? So I can equip them with what they need. Now, what they do with the equipment is up to them, but at least you handed it to them. Does that make sense?
It does. So I'm creating a brand new goal for myself for the rest of this run, for the holiday push to literally just be focused on the people. How can I help more people?
How can you
How can
serve
I
more
how
people?
can I help 3 people and more?
Yes. Yes.
3 people more. I'm not even gonna make any financial goals, like create money goals. More important is to help people so they
People.
can
Mm-hmm.
have access to this as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And think about that. Think about how, take the money out of it. Think about how just being around people like this and being in the community, how that's made a difference. Imagine helping 3 people in the next few weeks be able to be part of something like this and be able to grow and evolve. I mean, money's just a byproduct. It's the person we become that is so much more important and valuable than the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Thank you, Michelle.
No, I can feel
Thank you
it. Like,
so
look at
much.
your energy now compared to when you started. So
It's
I
been
just want you
building
to
up
know.
for way too long. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you asked, and I'm proud of you. And I will tell you what, not only did you share in this, it's going to help you, but you really made a difference in a lot of other people's lives today, just being on here. Like you guys, did this help you, what she shared? Yeah. Look at Heather said your eyes have totally changed because you see it. Let's just go with the vision. Like that's it. I
Thank
can
you.
promise you. Okay. And look,
Thank you
everybody,
so much,
yes.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.